First of all, let's just get this out of the way. My hair is crazy because I'm in the middle of doing my hair. Like I'm working on twisting it, but my hair is sectioned. So my hair's gonna look like that. Get over it. Today I'm just cooking based off of some extra food that I have from my Costco run. I had a lot of tortellini left over from making a tortellini dish, and then I had a bunch of sausage left over from that as well. And I need to cook something so that I have food because I'm getting close to running out of food. So that's all this is. There's very little thought that's going into this. So I was like, might as well record myself doing this because, I don't have a plan and we're just seeing what happens as we go. So. Alright, so starting off, I'm just going to get these sausages in the pan. Taking the casing off first because I don't want all that. Alright, get in there. Hello? Let go. Oh my gosh. Taking sausage out of casing is so annoying. Now these sausages, I had the extras in the freezer, and I've just recently taken them out of the freezer, let them thaw, and they just finished thawing in the fridge. So now I'm cooking them up. It's a good thing I don't hate the texture of this since I'm doing it all with my hands. Like, I just kind of don't really think about it. Oh my gosh, let go. Oh my gosh, it smells great. Okay, let's throw this out and definitely wash our hands. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, bruh. So, that sound of alarm was because I went to throw out the sausage casings, and I put the, excuse you, loud and rude, and I put them in the trash, and then part of it stuck to my hand, and it fell on the floor, and then there was a casing on the floor. So I had to go clean that up. Alright. These have already started browning, which is awesome. So it'll just make it easier to break up. You're a little far away. I'll get you a little closer. I'm on this burner instead of this burner because it's just it's better. Alright, let's get broken up here. This is the part I hate the most about working with sausage or just any ground meat, is having to break all the meat apart. It's so annoying. I've considered getting one of those meat breaker upper things, but if I'm going to buy a utensil, it needs to be, I don't know, I have to want it for a while before I invest in something like that. But considering every time I make ground meat, I complain about this step, it seems like a good enough reason to just go ahead and get one. Oh my gosh, please break apart. Stop with this foolishness. Like, it doesn't even have to be good either. Like, I'm cooking for this house, so it doesn't have to be neat and uniform and great. It's just food. Yeah, I might have to get a meat separator thing. Because, like, it puts unnecessary strain on my hand. Like, on here and like here, and just, you know, if I'm gonna have muscle issues in my arm and on my hand, I don't want it to be because I'm cooking ground meat. Like, be so for real. Alright. We're gonna cook a bit. I should have started boiling water a while ago, but I didn't, so we're doing that now. So my timing is all off. So this burner I usually use for like boiling stuff, because it tends to get hot a lot quicker than the other ones. I don't know. I'm less scared when I boil on this one than this one. Technically, this isn't even the right size for what I need it for, but it's the largest pot I have, so we're working with what we have here. One day I'll get a new set of pots and pans, but I need to find something I like first, and I just haven't really looked for that yet. I want a set that has all the stuff I want in it, instead of just being like, I'm gonna buy one pot. It's like, no, I do need to replace all my pots and pans. So it's like, I'm not just gonna get one and then call it a day. I need to get a set. Alright, I can turn this down. So we're gonna do a little pesto number. And I hope it'll work, because I don't know if we actually have enough pesto for what I want to do. Actually, I'm quite sure I don't have enough pesto for what I want to do, so we'll just see what happens at this point. Dang, I feel like I should have bought pesto at Costco. Probably would have come in a bigger jar. But I'm in too deep now. I mean, I could do Alfredo. I have a bigger container of Alfredo sauce, so I could do that. I just have to decide if that's something I want to do. Like, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, yeah. Love that browning. Alright. Then we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill for a bit. Alright? Hush. Hush now. Hush now. Do not be afraid of me. Okay, I took out the Alfredo sauce because I want to look at these two and make a decision. Yeah, I gotta think. It's almost ready. There's like two little pinkies left, so I just want to address those, and then we'll get into the next bit. The next bit being spinache. You know, I try to pretend that I'm healthy. That's the philosophy I usually go by when I'm cooking, is I'm like, let me pretend to be healthy. And what I mean by that is, while I'm cooking, sometimes I like to think, now if I were a healthy person, what would I do? And then I do that. Because for me, if I think I'm going to try to, if I go into it going, I want to be healthy while I do this, for some reason my brain freaks out at that, and it's like, oh, then that means it's going to be disgusting, or it's going to be this or that, or whatever. But if I say we're going to pretend to be healthy, then that means it's not real. It's not actually that. Don't ask me why it's the case. That's, you know, that's just the way it is. So I have a frozen block of spinach, because frozen veg is the way to go. Just, it makes it a lot easier to add to meals, so that's why I do it. There's not really any oil to get out of this, So I'm just gonna kind of push the meat to the side and I guess throw in the spinach. Maybe? It seems fine, like it seems like a fine idea. Or should I put it in this once I finish with pasta? I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe what I'll do is, because the tortellini won't take a long time, is that once I get this to boiling, I think what I'll do is I'll just, drain it, put the tortellini in here so we can just chill with the sausage. And then in here I'll put the spinach, let it get to its spinach ways, and I'll put in my sauce, which I think it has to be Alfredo. Alright, time for the scary part. We're gonna plop this in. Please don't splash me too much. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Don't splash me. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I can just scoop this in, there we go. Much, much better. I didn't even salt my water, but we're just gonna keep on pushing, and it will be fine, because everything else is gonna be plenty salty. Alright, here comes the extra scary part, because this water's really high, and so we gotta watch it carefully, and I'm really scared. Oh, I wish I had a proper pot. Okay, so timer. We're just gonna hang out. I mean, should I put some salt in? Is it too late? I don't think so. I normally never forget to salt my water, so this is... That's just gonna have to... That's gonna have to do. And then just poke that in there. Alright, we're cool. I know, I'm just like, it's fine that it's this high. It'll evaporate. That's not fully how that works. It's fine. It's cool. We're all good. We're moving and we are grooving. Alright, I'm seeing things. We're just gonna push. Oh, it's expanding. These tortellini are really expanding. Oh my gosh. Woo! Yeah, this is like fully sucking up the water. Oh my word. Okay, we just gotta hold on for like a couple more seconds. It's fine. It's fine. Shh. We're good. Please don't explode. We're all good. We're all happy. We're all here. Turn that temperature down. Oh my gosh, turn the temperature off. Oh my gosh, please don't boil over. Ah. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're cool. We're all good. We're all happy. We're fine. We're good. Oh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Take you off the heat. Just gonna place you like that. We're gonna go ahead and give you a nice little strain. Alright, here's testing out the theory now. I'm gonna throw you in there and you're gonna be happy. And then I'm just gonna take this block and throw it in there, I guess. I don't know what to do with you. I'll throw in some butter, I guess. That's what cooking is cooking is just putting different things in containers and having butter. I just gotta let this break apart a bit because it is still frozen. I'm gonna let the tortellini hang out with the sausage, and it'll soak up the sausaginess. And I think that should make up for my lack of salting the water. Oh, we have action happening here. It's bubbling from the butter. So I'm just gonna rotate the spinach and let that break down. Oh my gosh. Can you rotate, please? Can I turn you over? Is that okay? Nope. You can't? Okay. Alright, we're gonna trap you in there then. Let you think about what you've done. In the meantime... Nah, I want to keep the sausage on the bottom, actually. It'll provide an extra layer of protection for the tortellini so it doesn't burn or anything. That's my thought, at least. That's my thought. I'm trying to... So much of what I do is just pretending and seeing if something works. Aha! We got a flip! We're starting to get through this block of spinach. Now, if I were using raw spinach, yes, it would absolutely break apart earlier, but it's whatevs. I'm going to try to get you a little closer so you can see what's happening. So you can see the chaos. You can't really see, but it's better than what you could see before, right? Alright, so I'm just trying to break this a little bit. Ah, here we go. Our first big break. This was certainly easier when I was making soup because it was fully submerged. Alright, leave it. We're back! Okay, we're pretty much there. You know, it would be crazy if I did this right now. That would be crazy, but I kind of want to do it. Alright, I'm throwing in some onion. Frozen, of course. Because, like, what's an onion gonna hurt? This is on me for watching too much Bob Ross, because Bob Ross will be doing something, and things will be perfectly fine, and then he'll be like, you know, what if I just threw up a cabin real quick? Meanwhile, there's, like, 20 seconds left in the episode. He's like, let's do a cabin. It's like, why, Bob? And that's how I'm going about cooking today. I'm just like, what if we did this? Okay. Ah! You got some spinach on the burner. Spinach on the burner. Get off. Crisis averted. Alright, we're going in. Believe in yourself. Okay, now's not the time to freak out, though. I need you to not burn this stuff. Ah! Stop popping. Okay, we have a nice Alfredo slurry. Alright, gotta throw some seasoning in there because I know it's gonna need it. We're just gonna... Excuse you, stop bubbling at me. Stop it. Stop that. Stop. I'm gonna throw in some yelber and some of the no salt seasoning. I used to use Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute, and then I stopped going to Trader Joe's, not for any particular reason, like, you know, not to make a statement, just because I didn't need to keep shopping there. Like, I just don't really shop at Trader Joe's. Okay. We're going to start there. I'm going to give it a little taste before incorporating it. Yeah, we need salt. So, okay, that might have been too much. I did not feel good about that. And then I'm going to put in some South African smoke, mostly for the pepper and red pepper flakiness. I like the texture of this. Big fan. I like the thickness. Okay, let's try now. Okay, that did work. Alright. I'm gonna hope this is enough. I'm gonna start by pouring like half onto this and then just fold it around and see what happens. So we're going in, we're giving it a good old fold. Ooh, and looking at these tortellini and seeing how a lot of them have soaked up the sausagey goodness. Okay, yeah. Going with the Alfredo sauce was definitely the move because I would not have had enough from the pesto. Alright, putting in the rest. Maybe I should have put the camera on the other side. That might have been better, but whatevs. You can see what you can see. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. And I'm just folding it.
If you say fold in one more time.
It says fold it in.
Because I don't want to break the tortellini. And I want to get all this silky goodness on everything. I feel good about this. Like, this felt very Ina Garden, very Food Network of me. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm very happy with that. Okay, now we gotta dish it up. All right, excuse me, camera. You gotta move. All right, we can put you back. Oh, I am stoked about this. Now, I did not taste or I did not season this after incorporating. I'm just seeing what happens. Okay. This will be my first one of these of cooking and, hello Zoom, of cooking and then trying stuff. I forgot my hair is like this. Okay, we're gonna try to get a piece that has everything. So once again, this is 5 cheese tortellini with sausage and Alfredo sauce and spinach. And I threw in some onion, because why not? This is pretty good. I think this is definitely the move in terms of this sausage and this tortellini. Because I made a tortellini soup based off of a recipe I made before, but I made that with ingredients from another grocery store. This is all Costco stuff, I mean, except for the Alfredo sauce and the spinach, but the tortellini and the sausage were all Costco buys, and with the tortellini soup, I was thinking, oh, I'm not too crazy about this, this tortellini and this sausage, but making it like this, I think this is certainly the better combination. And it didn't take that long. It's fairly easy. I mean, yes, I was scared throughout the process, but that's just how I am when I cook, so. And as I predicted, it doesn't need any more seasoning, so. I'm happy. Great success. Wow, alright, go me.